We begin another season of the American Agenda, and we start this September with our religion correspondent, Peggy Waymeyer. It seems to us that everywhere you turn in America these days, millions of people are searching for greater meaning in their life. Tonight we're going to concentrate on the growing tendency of business leaders in America to have their personal faith make an impact in their companies. In other words, they are using the Bible as a guide to business.
Nancy Borer, an assembly line worker, is taking a 6-month maternity leave with partial pay. On top of that, her employer made the extraordinary offer of 3 years off so she can raise her children. Eric Hess assembled oil burners until his employer sent him to school and paid his $1,500 tuition. Now he's a plant supervisor. The man who gave these unusual opportunities to Nancy and Eric is John Beckett, a successful Ohio manufacturer who takes his work and his faith very seriously.
My main mission in life is to know the will of God and to do it.
So Beckett prays for God's guidance on everything from maternity benefits and salaries to new business ventures.
I see my role in the work world being to take what I believe as a Christian and translate that into practical day-to-day expressions of what I believe.
Beckett doesn't expect his employees to adopt his beliefs, but whether they're Christians or not, he says he sees them all as part of God's plan.
Every individual is created in the image and likeness of God.
To Beckett, that means every employee deserves generous retirement benefits, a fitness center, even lunch hour basketball. And because Beckett's faith teaches him that family comes before work, he makes sure his employees don't put in too many hours at the office.
I've been able to have significant accomplishment in the workplace without sacrificing my home.
Laura Nash, a professor of business ethics at Boston University, has researched business leaders who mix faith and profit-making. At first, she was skeptical.
We get very suspicious that this is all just one big hypocrisy. It's hard to believe that religion can be part of someone's business life.
What Nash found was that literally thousands of business leaders across the nation are struggling to integrate their very private world of faith into the competitive world of work.
I think it is a reaction to an ethic of greed that kind of took hold of business in the 80s. Now you see a sense of emptiness that, gee, maybe there's a little more to life than just my bank account.
All right, let's pray together.
The 90s quest for meaning has created networks of spiritual support groups for business leaders.
And we're talking about how we can be more effective leaders in the marketplace.
From Southern business professionals who gather in the hundreds during lunch hour looking for spiritual food.
You want to know how to run your business? Get a Bible and read the book of Proverbs.
To Orthodox Jews on Wall Street who break away from the office to study the Talmud, the books on Jewish law. There are 15,000 members of the Christian Businessmen's Committee. They meet in small groups at sunup to pray for help on everything from employee problems to marketing strategies.
We're going to spend some time talking about the issue of temptation.
Then there's the Fellowship of Companies for Christ, for hundreds of chief executive officers who struggle with the burdens of leadership.
I need to change my priorities.
They want support, they want wisdom, they want help in finding answers to very difficult business problems.
John Beckett faced such a problem. He was offered a lucrative contract on the condition that he pay a kickback. He turned it down.
Profitability is not the bottom line. The bottom line is doing what's right. It's doing what's honorable.
Beckett's faith may cost him some business, but it also may be the reason why he's the nation's largest manufacturer of oil burners.
Are you getting a good finish on that?
He says his faith compels him to price products fairly and build trust among customers and employees. But Beckett and others say the lasting rewards cannot be measured in dollars. They say their satisfaction comes from building a business without selling their souls.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
This is Peggy Waymeyer for the American Agenda.
Back in just a moment.